500 million light years to give you a sponge bath, Kilowog.
Knock it off, you bruiser. How much longer?
I'm in your star system, so quit flaring your nostrils. My God.
Ardakian, you there? Ardakian, what happened? Ardakian!
Where is it? Hey!
Needless to say, we're all shocked and saddened by the news of Ardakian Troll. She was a bold and gallant Green Lantern whose achievements will long be remembered. But for now, we must set aside our mourning for the threat at hand. Glad you could make it.
Sorry.
We know from her ring that Ardakian's murderers were shadow demons. Soulless creatures from the antimatter universe. We haven't seen them since the Great Crisis. They came from a rift in our sun, a rift that connected directly to their universe.
We take it this was no mere anomaly.
No, we were able to make a detailed analysis through the ring. There's no mistake. The demons were sent by Krona.
Most of you know Krona's story. How he defied authority and created the antimatter universe billions of years ago. He nearly annihilated all of creation.
As punishment, he was turned into disembodied energy and cast throughout the cosmos. We thought him gone, but it seems he has reconstituted himself in the antimatter realm, bringing the shadow demons under his control. We sense this is just the beginning. That Krona means to use our sun, the very center of the universe, as a portal to attack us. We have sent a squadron of lanterns to the sun to begin monitoring. They'll be setting up observation platforms to conserve energy. Meanwhile, all important documents and artifacts will be moved from Oa to the Broomcane Star Cluster for safekeeping. We'll need everyone to keep a close watch on the sun while we evacuate. We have already removed the Book of Oa, our most sacred text. Next will be the library.
Excuse me, Ganthet, but these precautions do seem rather extraordinary.
Krona was a tyrant with insatiable aggression, Sinestro. He vowed to destroy Oa, and we take that threat seriously. We suggest you charge your rings immediately, for the central battery will be removed as well.
Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light.
In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship...
Sorry, kid. Usually I like to mentor recruits for more than a couple of hours before they have to face Armageddon.
It is kinda overwhelming.
Are you alright?
Yeah, sure. It's just that, well, 3 days ago I was sitting in class trying to figure out a physics problem, and then... this.
Yeah, that's the way it is.
The thing is, why me? I'm just a student. A nobody, really.
I'm sure Avra felt the same way.
Who?
The first Green Lantern. It's one of the first stories you learn. I guess we got a little sidetracked. To quote scripture, the first one given a ring was not the first lantern. The first was Avra. The Book of Oa, first chapter, first verse. Long ago, before our stars had ignited. Long ago, when life was new and the universe was in its infancy. Before order, there was chaos. Chaos outbalanced creation. Hate outbalanced fellowship. And all life suffered. The Guardians saw it all. The evil was too great to be left unchecked. And so they gathered the light. They knew of its variety and strength, and the light with the most power. But they sought their answer in the light of will. To form from it a weapon, unequal. To turn armies to sand, will given substance. Forming. The greatest warriors of the universe were gathered. 4 would be chosen. The first 4. An event to be recorded and remembered. And the Guardians said to the assembly,
Stand tall, warriors. If we are to be guardians, you are to be our strength. If you are to be our strength, these shall be your arms.
then, the unexpected. They called it an accident. Accident is only the will of the universe expressing itself. And it was the universe's will that the fourth lantern, the Avra, a mere scribe, chronicler to the Guardians. And so it would be for all time. The rings would choose their successors. The Guardians had armed the first four and sought to train them. Though no training could prepare them for what would come. When training gave way to duty. A plague had savaged the universe. The Guardians dispatched the first four to stop its advance. Ready or not.
Your first battle? Just do what I do, and try to stay alive.
Are these really enough to stand against all that?
The Guardians say they'll protect us.
But they're just rings.
And before getting yours, you were just a scribe. Use your imagination.
It was too much for them. For anyone.
These rings are useless. We might as well be wearing trinkets!
What do we do?
We have only two options. Retreat or death. There is no victory here.
Retreat it is then. Go. I'll cover your escape.
And the first lantern saw and would not run.
Wait. The Guardians forged these rings from will. Will can do more than pave our retreat. Will is the first cause behind any action. We must will our survival.
You're commended for your faith in the Guardians, Avra. But this is a failed endeavor. You'll die.
So be it. I choose to believe in the Guardians.
This is battle, Avra. It's real. It's not one of your books where you can invent the outcome.
He's dead.
The Guardians forged these rings from will. We must will our survival.
By the stars.
He held his first construct. No longer a scribe. Now, a warrior. The first lantern. This was the beginning. In time, the first of the rings would be passed on, while 100 more were forged. And then, thousands. All would be taught as the first lantern had learned. A new path to victory. A use for the ring that even the Guardians had not predicted. In time, old lanterns would fall. Their rings given to the new to learn as they did. Even Avra would fall. His ring given to one who would be taught his lessons and would one day teach them. What was once a unique innovation became the way for all. The way of will. Know that when you shape the light of your ring, you walk in the footsteps of the first lantern. Believe me, they each have quite a history.
Come on, Missy. It ain't a wedding ring.
Shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil
right.
beware
Sorry.
my power. Green Lantern's light.
In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those...
See the new one?
Arisha, meet Kilowog, our kindly drill instructor.
Hello.
First combat?
Yes.
Don't worry, rookie. This ain't gonna be half as bad as boot camp. In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight.
I've heard of Kilowog.
What horror stories did they tell you?
I heard someone got killed training with him.
Oh, don't believe everything. Kilowog has some rough edges, but he's a cakewalk compared to Deacon.
Deegan?
That's Sergeant Deegan to you, Poozer! You know what a Poozer is, don't you, Poozer? No, sir. I can't hear you! No, sir! Poosers are what I call useless, stupid, stinking rookies! Like Brittlewog over here! Kilowog, sir. Did you just say something, Brillowbutt? No, sir. Sorry, sir. You're whoever I say you are! Understood? Yes, sir. I can't hear you! Yes, sir! What was that ring call I caught you making when I got here? You crying home to mommy and daddy? No, sir. The call's to my wife, sir. She's pregnant, and Did I ask for a medical report? You got only one family right now, Poozer, and they're all wearing green rings! Whose power, Poozers? Our power, Sergeant Deegan! Whose light, Poozers? Our light, Sergeant Deegan! You're damn right! Welcome to hell, boys and girls! Here's where I weed out those who belong in my corps and those who don't. First thing, I'll be taking your ring.
Sir, this volcano's active.
That's why we're here, bird boy. I want to see what you're made of without that hunk of shiny green on your hand. I'll be the base. We'll make our way up together. Think so, Poozer?
Temperature spiking in magma chamber. Eruption imminent.
Gonna let people step all over you, Brimmelog? Just shrug them off and save yourself. Not shrugging anyone. poozers would like to go someplace a little cooler, someplace with a breeze.
Can't hold on.
We won't let you go, Tomar. Guess you shouldn't make promises you can't keep, Boozer. Congratulations, rookies. Now you got 2 dead boozers eating sand instead of 1. Get some rest. Trust me, you're gonna need your wits about you when we hit the ice canyons tomorrow. Why? Why what? Do you enjoy seeing us in pain? Seeing us doubt ourselves? It's like you want us to quit, sir. I got nothing to explain to you. We're all here because we want to serve. If one of us gets killed, you're nothing more than a murderer, sir. Say that again. You're a mean, sadistic son of a... You don't like the way I do my job? I don't give a damn what you like, any of you. If you're still alive and ring-slinging a few years down the road, and lucky enough to watch your family grow as you honor your oath, then you'll understand. But getting old in my corps is a privilege. We die so innocents don't, it's that simple. Once you put on the ring, the life you live stops being your own.
Deegan, this is Salak.
Yes, sir.
We have a Priority 1 emergency. The Kundians have attacked Chiraka's capital. You and your recruits are the closest lanterns at hand.
Got it. We're on our way. You heard it! This is not a drill, poozers! Let's go!
told us to protect the civilians.
Never said goodbye, sir. You're gonna get yourself killed. Haven't you heard? It's not my life anymore. Lanterns! Shield the civilians! I'm doing a taser sweep! Nice trick. Hold on, sir. I'll get help. Forget it. You know, I never would have let any of you get killed back there. On that planet. I know, sir. It's just that, in this job, sometimes you gotta go to the limit. Not many can. But you are not like them. Lantern, Kilowog. What are you doing here?
The Kundians, they're retreating. It's over.
Yeah? What about the ones who are still down? I got a hunch when they wake up, they might be a little cranky.
We better collect them.
No kidding. Come on, guys, get a move on!
Yes, sir.
Who's this?
So he's not as scary as he looks.
Nah, you'll survive Kilowog. It only took me about 3 or 4 fights. Just watch out for his left. Any news?
There've been a couple more rifts. 5 demons. Nothing major. We have all our sensors skimming the surface. Any sign of antimatter, they'll pick it up.
So we still don't know when he's coming.
To serve as a Green Lantern means facing the unknown, although sometimes facing the familiar can prove to be even more harrowing.
Do you sense anything, Lyra?
Only that the evil still churns and builds. It will not be swayed. It will not bend to reason or pity or suffering, only to force, as always.
That was strange.
Lyra's unusual. She hasn't been around long, but next to Sinestro, I don't know another Lantern I'd rather have at my side.
She's that good?
She's had to be. About a year ago, the Guardians sent her to the planet Jade. It was her first solo mission. But more than that, it was her homecoming.
The prodigal daughter returns. I come as a Green Lantern, Ryu, by order of the Guardians.
The Golden Dragon is the law here.
And what law condones massacres?
They were Kundians, Lyra. Savages. Your father's sworn enemies. You dare go against your family? Then you have no honor, Green Lantern.
You speak as if you knew what honor meant, Ryu. I'm just amazed you could tear yourself from my father's bed.
You're jealous, because I deserve your father's love, while you do not. You are your mother's child, Lyra Omoto. Weak, submissive, so easily crushed.
I may have my mother's humility, but I am my father's daughter! I come as an emissary on Tomoke. I'm not here to fight. It's your call.
Remember when we used to come here and hide, little sister? You were never very good at it. But I was. Ooh, I could surprise you, couldn't I? Then I'd have to lock you up until you calmed down.
I'm no longer that little girl, Reuben.
No. Now you have a new clan and that flashy ring. Why shine it here?
Jade has been declared a hostile world. I can't help but wonder who's responsible.
I'm just a faithful son. I honor my family. I follow the Golden Dragon. While you have other loyalties.
Not loyalties. Duty.
No more games.
No. No more.
Happier times.
Father.
As you can see, I kept the room as you left it. I even found this. Sometimes, after suffering one of your brother's antics, I'd give you this. It would stop your crying. Never did get to fix the arm. We started concentrating on making a warrior out of you instead. Instilling discipline. Making you face your fears.
What has happened to Jade, Father?
Jade is safe.
At what expense?
Only the blood of our enemies.
But you attack without provocation.
I have a life's worth of provocation. You forget the dishonor they brought upon us, daughter. You forget the day of carnage.
How many of our brethren perished in the Kundian invasion? How many warriors butchered? Not even the Green Lantern of our sector could withstand the onslaught. I had one chance to turn the tables. Called for help. But not to your father this time. The Golden Dragon had fallen that day. I was found wanting, weak. I needed to restore my honor and be the warrior my homeworld deserved.
But you've turned Jade into something worse than what the Kundians ever intended. You've made it an outlaw world.
All I want is peace, and it can only be achieved when there is no one left to oppose us.
But the Guardians...
The Guardians know this, but their collective minds lack the singularity to do what must be done. You can help me, Lyra. With the power in your grasp, no one will be able to stand in our way. Not even your Owen Masters.
No. It's not what this ring stands for. It's not what the Golden Dragon should stand for. We should work to a higher calling.
Protecting our people is the highest calling. Give me the ring. be your father's daughter again. You defy me. So be it. Have made you soft. You will always be the child who runs to her father. Things are as they were meant to be.
I came here hoping that Ryu and Ruben were responsible for Jade's atrocities. Hoping you were still the man who once tucked his daughter in at night. But you are no longer that man. And I am a Green Lantern. You're not even worthy of that armor!
Wrong about you. You have grown up. You are more than a worthy warrior. And I may never have regained my honor until now.
Father!
see now. The true protector of Jade is not the Golden Dragon, but Lyra Mortal. Green Lantern.
I've heard of family fights, but my god.
You've got a bigger fight than that coming, rookie. The Guardians are talking about this like it's doomsday.
Has Oa been cleared out?
Not a lantern left on it. It's just a husk now. What about here?
Quiet so far. I'm thinking of taking a closer look. Might as well. It's gonna get crowded in here. All the platforms are filling up. The Guardians are calling in everyone short of Mogo.
Mogo? Is he a Green Lantern?
Yeah, but you won't be seeing him around.
Why not?
Mogo doesn't socialize.
What are they talking about?
Been having story time all day and you haven't told her about Mogo?
That's the first story I heard as a rookie. Mogo and Bullfunga. You gotta tell her about Bullfunga. Outside. Doesn't socialize.
Well?
There's a story that gets passed around the barracks. About a creature known as Bullfunga the Unrelenting, who had a thirst for combat as insatiable as his appetite. Approaching Bud's homeworld, O Great One. After hundreds of victories, there was only one warrior left willing to face him. Kloba Vud, the Titan of the Vlittimals.
Bullfunga, I was wondering if you'd show up. You just had to wait your turn, Bud.
Like everyone before him, Vud was no match for Bullfunga's brutality.
Poor Kloba Vud. You seem to be completely disarmed. And once I have your head, I Bullfunga
shall be proclaimed the greatest warrior in the galaxy! Except for Mogo. What? What did you say? Except for Mogo. Not only is he mightier than you, he is also a Green Lantern. I fear no lantern. You'd fear this one. He's the most powerful lantern of them all. Never defeated. A cosmic legend. Never heard of him. Mogo. Yes. All right. Where can I find him? You have nothing on him?
The Lanterns are excluded from databases under Guardian Security Decree 82669.
It matters not. This lantern is meat.
Approaching coordinates now, O Great One.
Mogo! You skulking coward! I know not where upon this overgrown planet you are, but hear this! I am Bulfunga the Unrelenting! Bulfunga, at whose name the deserts tremble and the mountains quake! Bulfunga, who will cleave you from your soul! Come meet your fate, you craven cur! Release the energy probes.
Alert! Alert! Lantern energy detected. Alert! Alert!
Prepare yourself, dog! Prepare for the coming of Bulfunga! Where are you hiding? Coward! I know you're near.
Alert! Alert! Lantern energy detected. Alert! Alert! Lantern energy detected.
And so it went.
Alert!
For days.
Alert! 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 Alert!
And days.
Alert! Alert!
And days.
Alert! Alert!
Until days turned to weeks and weeks to months.
Alert! Alert!
They didn't call him unrelenting for nothing.
Ship, release new probes. I want them to map every square click of this mudball and set charges to force that son of a cur into the open.
If Bolfunga couldn't find Mogo directly, then he'd find him indirectly. A house, a training site, maybe even a power battery.
Planet map 0.5% complete.
And so he waited. He could almost taste Mogo's blood.
1.8% complete. 3.5% complete. Planet map 100% complete.
Show me the whole planet.
It was then that Bolfunga the Unrelenting finally relented.
Get me out of here!
Yes, Almighty.
Now!
His fight was over before it began. He had found his enemy who was hidden in plain sight. The Green Lantern known as Mogo. And that, Arisha, is why Mogo doesn't socialize.
A living world.
When this battle's over, I'll tell you about some of the really big lanterns.
You're joking, Hal. You are. Right?
Thicken your shield! Don't let them touch you!
Watch out!
You've been out for a while. Careful. You took quite a hit.
Where is everyone?
Patrolling the sun. Things are starting to get hot out there. The sensors are picking up a pressure zone under the surface. Won't be long now.
So the Guardians are right. Krona is coming.
It seems. My old friend Abensur would surely be quoting scripture if he were here. And so it is written, the enemy long buried will return from a fire, and Oa shall be consumed in its flames. Almost makes you want to hide under the nearest rock.
Do you think that somehow this is preordained?
No, my dear. Destiny is a tricky item. Even Abensur found that out.
A sign of things to come, Abensur. Darkness. Who are you, creature? I am an enemy to all who serve the self-appointed guardians of the universe. Then you are an enemy to me.
Warning. Power level 1.7%.
Seen your future, Abensur, and it is death. We all die, and I do not fear death. There are things worse than death, Green Lantern.
If I had a power ring for every time I heard that, I'd have my own core.
Sinestro.
Abin, I've seen you look better, my friend.
And I've seen you look worse.
Warning. Power level approaching 0%.
Still waiting to recharge until you're almost on empty?
What can I say? I get caught up in my work.
Don't we all? What's he doing?
He's trying to break it.
Abin, if that explodes, it could take out the city.
If not the entire planet.
Abin!
Brightest day in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light! Want my power battery, Atrocitus? You're welcome to it.
Atrocitus shouldn't give us any more trouble.
I would think not. But who is he?
Atrocitus is part of a terrorist cell called the Five Inversions.
I've never heard of him.
Because he's been imprisoned on the planet Yesmalt for over 700 years. Last week, a ship crashed there. Atrocitus killed its survivors, repaired the ship, and fled. He's been hunting and killing Green Lanterns since.
How many?
3.
How did he find any of the Green Lanterns? Or me?
According to the Book of Oa, Atrocitus claims he is able to talk to destiny. There's no such thing as destiny, Abin.
Then how...
He locked onto your power ring's energy somehow, as he no doubt did the others.
You don't believe in destiny?
No.
We wear destiny on our fingers, Sinestro. The Power Ring seeks out those destined to be Green Lanterns.
The Power Ring seeks out those who have shown the ability to overcome great fear. It is a highly advanced computer program based on morality, but it is a program nonetheless.
Do you remember the first day we met?
Of course.
We were both summoned to Oa for training. You mistook me for someone from your world, from Kurugar.
Yes.
But despite your mistake, we became friends. Together, we saved your world from civil war, and today, mine from Atrocitus. Our meeting was destiny.
No, Abin. It was luck. As it was for this damaged ship that we came across.
No. I believe in destiny. All of this, everything we do, is a part of that destiny.
We will agree to disagree. Now, are you certain you don't want my help delivering the prisoner back to Yesmalt?
No. You have your sector to attend to. I have mine.
Then until we see one another again, my friend, keep the light burning.
Always.
Set us free, and we will serve you as you serve your blue-skinned owners. Paradise is right here.
This is anything but.
I told you there are things worse than death.
This prison is of your doing, Atrocitus.
I speak not of Yesmalt, Green Lantern, or of my own fate. I speak of yours. Your death.
I told you, I do not fear death.
But it will come to you sooner than you realize. All because your ring fails you in your most desperate hour.
Then I will remember to charge my ring often.
But it is not your death that is the tragedy. It is beyond it. I have seen the future of the Green Lantern Corps. I have seen its destiny. Should you care to hear it.
Continue.
Let me go further in time, then. To a future when the most vile murderers and deviants in the universe will become united under one leader. There will be a war of light that will burn the surface of Oa black. It will leave scores of lanterns dead. Even the greatest of them will fall. The green light will be extinguished, and there will be left a new core. A core of fear. Sinestro. His core will terrorize the universe. The Guardians will find themselves without their soldiers. They will be overpowered and captured. They will be skinned alive and eaten by Sinestro's followers. Their skulls will form the base of Sinestro's throne on Oa. His reign will cover the universe like a shroud.
Wait, where are you going? You almost had me, Demon. But you took a Green Lantern down a path his willpower would never let him go. Sinestro may not believe in destiny, but I do. And I know my dear friend is destined for great things. You, however, are not.
But Abin Sur knew a false prophet when he heard one. Atrocitus was just another who would try to rip the core apart. But we're too galvanized a team, and too bound in trust. Never forget that.
But Atrocitus was right about Abin Sur. He did die.
Everyone dies, Orisha. Everyone gets replaced.
Sinestro! The sensors just picked up a tremendous spike in the readings. A massive swelling in the dead center of the sun.
We have visible confirmation.